Well, I was setting up the cars to give you guys a tour of the new S13 Silvia. Florida happened, and yeah, I'll try back in another hour or two when this apocalypse that happens every afternoon is over. Okay, well that didn't work, so we're gonna try this again. We're gonna try it the day after. We're gonna try it the day after, and hopefully we do it quick. We don't get rained on. But without further ado, welcome back everybody. What's up to the TSD Autovlogs family? Thank you guys once again for joining me for another late in the game video. But I'm back and I'm here and we're gonna get into it right now. Okay, so got it, tracking. It's been a long time since I've posted. You guys all saw in the last video that we unveiled the S13 Silvia that has come to the channel, the new project daily, if you will. I told you guys, I promised you guys in the last video that we'd go through a more in-depth tour of the S13, and that's exactly what we're gonna do today. And I can definitely see outside, again, that the weather gods apparently never want me to do this video, so we're gonna go through this as efficiently as possible before we get rained out once again. All right, everybody, so there you go. As you can see, like I said yesterday, this is how I had the car set up before, and we just couldn't get to it, but here you go. If you guys didn't see the last video, this is it. This is the 1991 Nissan S13 Silvia, and this is the new project daily. This is what we're gonna be working on the channel. So, let's get a little background on it at first before we go into it. We got this pretty mint condition S13 from Top Rank Importers all the way out in Cypress, California. So shout out to them. If you're looking for a JDM car and you want it shipped to you, straight to your door, this is exactly what Top Rank is good for. We'll get into the buying process in another video because I'm sure some people have questions. So we're gonna get into the buying process in a different video. Now, as you can see, it's already got, now I had to learn a lot about this stuff because this is my first right-hand drive. Yes, it is. Let's get in there. Yeah, it sure is. Right-hand drive, yes it is. But anyway, I had to learn a few things about right-hand drive JDMs myself before I got into this. So this does have the Vertex Aero kit already installed on it, which is pretty good. Apparently that is a pretty coveted thing in the S13 community, which again, I'm still learning about that community myself. This is right-hand drive, so there you go. It is a 5-speed manual. It does already have some nice DeFi gauges installed. So as you can see, previous owner installed a bride seat in there. For me, it's a little small, as I'm assuming his stature was a little bit smaller to mine. So we're gonna have to swap that out. We're gonna have to get a little bit more of a comfier seat, but that's about the interior. Nothing too crazy. It's very well upkept. It does not have a radio. Looks like there was a spot for a doubled in there, so we're gonna install that as well. Also got the aftermarket steering wheel as well. That feels great. All right, now this, by the way, is not the original color of the car. It was, I do have all the Japanese paperwork and I do have it translated. It did come in the traditional S13 silver that they usually come in. I don't know if it was two-tone. If you normally see a lot of silver S13s, they got silver on the top and then a kind of like a beige tan around the bottom here. I don't know if it was two-tone before it was painted, but obviously you can see this has a mostly brand new paint job on it. It was painted right before it was auctioned and sold and then got to port, and right before Top Rank got it. So it was painted in this beautiful red. We're obviously gonna have Elite Detailing do a paint correction on it. We're gonna have him do a ceramic coat on it in the near future, and we're gonna have this already poppin' red look even more poppin' by the time he's done with it. So stay tuned for that upcoming video as well. Also, yes, it is very low. It is riding on aftermarket coilovers. Now, I will be swapping those out eventually because these coilovers, and they're non-adjustable in the realm of like rebound and compression. So I'm gonna swap out those coilovers for a little bit of a better set so that way we can control the ride and have a little bit more control over the ride once we get some new ones in. But here's what I really like, and I'm not even a big chrome fan, but it's these wheels. These are Wed Sport SA70s. Now I looked up these wheels and it turns out that Wed Sport, at least from my knowledge, doesn't even make them anymore. So, I mean, this whole like black chrome to burnt blue here it's like it sits so well with this red color here, honestly. Like, I didn't think from the pictures that it was doing it justice, and it sits so well with this red paint. And of course, you can see we got some serious rubber wrapped on it too. We got some friggin' Bridgestone Potenzas on this bad boy here. So I'm sure before it got to me, it was used for exactly what it was supposed to be used for. Here's even a better shot. Back to these wheels here. Honestly, I think these offset the red so well. Now the only problem is, obviously, since these are older model wheels, you can see they've gone through some weathering. Yeah, they got a little bit of chrome chipping, a little bit of peeling, maybe some curb rash there a little bit. The curb rash, I'm sure, can be fixed pretty easily, but what I am concerned about is actually getting these like fully repaired, getting these re-chromed, repolished, getting the color match and all that stuff. That is what I'm nervous about, because I really actually want to restore these wheels and get them back to the way they were looking when they were first put on the car. So if you know anybody in the Jacksonville area who repairs wheels or re-chromes wheels or something of that nature that can probably do something with these wheels here or get them back as close to perfect as they used to be, I would love to get that information, because I really want to keep those wheels the way they are. All right, and here you guys go. I did mention it before, but this is the actual look. This does have the red top SR20 DET engine. Not too many crazy modifications done to it. As you can see, it looks like we got an aftermarket cold air intake right there, as well as a filter. This does, you could probably see it poking out from the front a little bit better. Poking right there. This does have a front-mounted intercooler already installed, so that's great. You can also see it's got a front strut bar as well already installed. Other than that, everything else on this engine, at least from the exterior and what I inspected upon delivery, is pretty much stock, which is actually really nice for us, because that means that at least the building blocks were there to start making more power. You know, and you know everybody loves more power. So the building blocks were there to start making more power. Now it's just on me and whoever else I find to help out with it to start actually making that more power, baby. Also, one thing I did forget to mention, this does have an aftermarket exhaust. We're not entirely sure what kind of aftermarket exhaust it is. I haven't jacked it up yet, but I'm pretty sure it's an HKS aftermarket exhaust. But honestly, for the way that this car sounds, which is not obnoxious at all, I really enjoy the pairing of it with this car right now. So we're gonna start it up, let you guys hear what it sounds like from the back and from the front, and then I think we can pretty much wrap up this tour. So there you guys have it. There's a little bit more in-depth tour of the new S13 Nissan Silvia. This car is a ton of fun, very tasteful mods done to it, very subtle mods done to it, and I think that it's gonna make a great performance platform once I finally get done everything that I want to get done to it. This is gonna be a journey. I'm gonna say it, and I know it's gonna be a journey. Gonna be some good times, gonna be some really crap times, but I'm gonna enjoy the fruits of the labor once they're all hopefully completed. Obviously, follow the build at TSC Autovlogs on Instagram. You're gonna follow it here. You're gonna get more of the movement updates on YouTube, but we'll be posting about this as much as we can on Instagram as well. And, you know, for all my Mopar brothers and sisters, I hope y'all forgive me. I'll be back in a muscle car soon. That I promise you. We're already looking at more muscle cars to put on the channel. But for right now, we're gonna try and explore the different side of it. Have a little bit of fun with, you know, the redheaded stepchild side of the car world. But with that, this video is over. Thank you guys for coming back again. Thank you for your continued support. Of course, if you've liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more and you want to keep up to date with the Silvia build, obviously hit the subscribe button and follow the build on Instagram and Facebook. It's under the same name. That's that. I'm out. I gotta go towel my head off and stuff. But remember, y'all, stay safe, wash your hands the right way, and I'll see you guys in the next one.